Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angela. So today I'm going to be going over a bunch of cute, fast, super easy hairstyles that you guys can do super fast, super easy. I just said that. Even if you're online school like me, I think these would be super useful because, I mean, if you're online school, basically all your classmates see is this. Even if you change up your outfit that much, nobody's really going to notice, so you can change up your hair. So like I said, these hairstyles are all super easy. If I can do it, honestly, you can probably do it because I am literally like the worst at hair. I literally don't own like a straightener or a curler, so I never use those two. And also like heat damage, and these all don't incorporate any sort of hair gel or hairspray, and you only need to know how to do a basic braid with just the 3 strands. And the items you need for this video are a scrunchie, some of those little baby bands, the normal sized hair ties, a claw clip, and some colorful clips. Let's get into the first one. My first hairstyle for today is the one that I'm starting off with right now, but first I'm going to tell you guys how I got my hair to be crimped like this. Usually my hair is like pin straight. You can go check out other videos if you've never seen my hair before, but yeah, it's really straight. Like I wake up and it's just flat, straight. You know, I guess that's just how Asian hair is, but yeah, this is like the first time I've gotten it to stay crimped. But yeah, so how I did it was last night I washed my hair, and then about a few, like 2 or 1.5 hours after I washed it, because my hair is really long, it takes a really long time to dry, so literally like 2 hours after I washed it, it was still a little bit damp. So I separated it in half like this, and then I just did a basic braid on both sides, and I made sure to make it real tight. And then I tied it up with the two of these little tiny bands, and then I slept with them in. And then this morning I just took them out and it is crimped. Okay, anyways, so the first official hairstyle. This is the one I was just wearing. You're going to take a front little chunk from the front of your hair, so about this much, and then I'm going to twist it. Also, you don't necessarily have to twist it, you can just leave it by itself, but I mean, I'm just gonna twist it just to add something into it, I don't know. And then you're just going to bring it back like this, like so. I feel like such a beauty guru right now. And then you're going to take a colored clip. I've talked about these before in my previous videos, but yeah, you can get like 100 of them on Amazon for like $6 or $7. They come in a bunch of different colors. I'm just gonna match mine to the color of my shirt. So we have this blue one, so it looks like that, looks like this. And then we can also do the other side. I'm gonna use a white clip for that side because, again, my top. Looking a little weird right now, so you can kind of just pull out a little bit of hair in the front. Or if you don't like how this looks, which I actually don't think I like how this looks a lot. This is not what I did the first time. Okay, hold on. So we're just gonna bring it down a little bit. You wanna try and make sure that these two sides are like on the same level so that it's not like one's up here, one's up there, you know? That's it for this one. Next, we're just going to do a basic high ponytail. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to do this one, but I have actually a few tips for how to make it stay and stuff. So how I do this, I'm going to take one of these regular hair ties first. I like the ones that are like rounded like this instead of like the ones that are like flat. I don't know how to describe it. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we're just going to put our hair into a high pony with this on first. When I do ponytails, I want to make sure that a little bit of it can be seen up here, because if it's not, then I feel like I just look a little bald, or like kind of like just a floating egg, you know? And now we're gonna go in with the scrunchie. So I have this one, it's just like a regular size scrunchie. This one is satin, I believe. It's actually breaking just a little bit, but we're not gonna talk about that. We're just going to loop the scrunchie on over the hair tie, and that is it. This is what it looks like. Oh yeah, sorry, one more thing. I feel like everyone always says this and does this, but just kind of pull out some front pieces. So this is kind of what it should look like. As you can see, my ponytail is real high, real up there. You can also kind of put some, if you have long hair like me, you can put some of your ponytail in front like this so that it, I don't know, so that it looks like you have hair, because like this, sometimes if you can't see it back here, then it kind of looks like, it kind of looks a little weird. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But yeah, so that's all for this. I realized that I probably kind of screwed up my crimps by doing that. Probably should have saved that for last, but you know, we're just gonna roll with it. Yeah, they're a little messed up now, but we're just gonna pretend they're not. Okay, anyways, moving on. All right, my next hairstyle is going to be bubble braids. So first we're going to separate our hair into 2 sections, in half, I guess. And then you're going to need 6 of these little baby hair ties. So split your hair in half, and then you're going to put your hair into pigtails. So next we're gonna take a second one and loop it on the pigtail, like a couple inches below our first one up here. And then we're gonna do the same to the other side. Now we're gonna do it again. Okay, just kidding, we need more than 6. We're gonna put 1 more on either side. All right, so now is the most important part. You're going to take each section and you're gonna kind of floof it out to make it a bubble, because they're called bubble braids. So we're gonna take this and then we're gonna pull it like that. See, and now it's all floofy like that. Pull it like that. Pull it like that. So yeah, they're not perfect, but you may notice, by the way, that you have some excess hair on the bottom. Well, that's because when you floof it out, it's gonna take up some of the hair that you have left on the bottom. Now, we're just going to pull out some front little bits and make it a little looser so that I don't look as weird as I look right now. I feel like it takes a particular person to pull these off, and I'm not sure if I'm that particular person, but yeah, you get the idea. Alright, so for my next hairstyle, we are going to need 1 of these little baby hair ties. So first, take a piece of your front hair, and then take a piece from this side as well. And we're just going to put it under our chin like this and tie it together right here. I know it looks weird, just trust me. Tatum, if you're watching this, I got this from you. I feel like a lot of people do it now, but I'm not sure if everyone knows about it, so I'm just gonna share it with the world. The 50 to 1,000 people who are going to watch this, depending on how well this video does. So now that we're looking like this, a little crazy, we're just going to take this and we're gonna flip it right over our head, and boom! Whoa. My hair looks like this, sides look like that, and the front looks like this. Next, we're gonna separate our hair. We're gonna do 2 braids. So let's separate our hair into 2, and then we're just going to do a basic 3-way braid. Just gonna scoop back a little so that you can see all of my hair. Okay, so now that we have this done, I look a little bit like Anne from Green Gables, which is not the goal here. I don't want to look like I'm running a farm, although running a farm does sound super fun. Hanging out with pigs and horses and stuff sounds super groovy, but that's not what we're going for. I live in the suburbs. So we're just gonna floof this out a little bit and try and make it a little looser and less, I don't know, schoolgirl-esque. And then we're going to pull these out. And so we're doing this to make the braid look a little messier and effortless, and also to make your hair look thicker and like fuller, if that makes sense. And of course, we're going to take out a little bit of front pieces. My front pieces are super jacked up. Like some people's pieces look really good. Mine are a little jacked up, so we're just gonna ignore that for the sake of this video. Alright, so here we go. A little less farm girl-esque, still a bit farm girl-esque. It might be although it might just be because of this top, which is really giving me strong farmy vibes right now, but that's okay. I think it looks pretty cute. And then our last 2 hairstyles are also going to involve braids as well. So this second to last one, we're just going to do a medium braid on either side. So I actually wore this hairstyle in my very first YouTube video, and I also did it in that one video that said like how to look cute when you're feeling like a sad tired potato or something. I looked so bad in that video, but we're just gonna ignore that. I usually don't look that bad without makeup. Like, I pretty much almost look the same. Like, there's not that much of a difference, but I was feeling kind of like gross that day and like really tired. So yeah, but anyways, we're just gonna take a chunk of hair from the side of your head, like this much, yeah, and we're just going to do a regular braid. By the way, if you're wondering, which you probably aren't, but I figured I would say this anyways, because I honestly feel like it's a little funny. If you're wondering why this video doesn't include any bobby pins, it's not because I don't have any bobby pins, because I do. It's because I'm 15 years old and I still have no idea how to use a bobby pin. I feel like no one ever talks about this, or maybe it's just me, but they're actually quite difficult. They're so weird. Like, the clip isn't as big as like those clips I was using earlier. It's like really weird. It's not a pin. It's like, it's just weird. I don't really like them, so I don't really use them. Finish one, and we're gonna do the other side. All right, and similar to my other braid hairstyle, now, well, you can either leave it tight like this if you like that look. I'm just gonna pull it apart a little bit to make it look fuller. Sorry, Mom. She really doesn't like it when I pull apart my braids. She says it makes it look messy, which is true, but like, that's kind of the point a little bit, you know? I know that doesn't really make sense, but like, I don't know, this generation just likes to make everything look messy. Like, it's not cool to like try anymore at anything, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. But yeah, oh god, I messed up. I pulled that out way too much, but we're just gonna ignore that for right now, you know? You can't even see it in the frame anymore. You're gonna floof this other side out. Okay, this video is turning out longer than I thought. So yeah, here we go. This is what it looks like. So for this last hairstyle, we're going to be doing 2 little tiny braids in our hair. So just literally take like this much hair, maybe a little more, like this much hair. That's definitely a lot smaller than what I was just doing. And then make sure it's like a little more forward than the ones we were just doing, so that they're like visible when you're looking at someone face on, you know? Here's this one done, and we're going to do the other side as well. Okay, so for these braids, since they're literally so small, we're not gonna try and pull them and like floof them out. We're literally just gonna leave them like this. It's just a little dainty detail to leaving your hair down. And yeah, that is all the hairstyles for this video. I hope you guys found something new that you guys can try. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, like and subscribe to me. Go check out my other videos. And that is all for this week. See you next week. Bye!